All right. There we go. Back. All right. In our normal StreamYard window. I think I like this a little bit better. I couldn't figure out. I apologize about that. Trying that new YouTube. Well, it's not new, but I tried the YouTube streaming feature, but there's no control. I couldn't find any controls in it. So apparently I have to watch some tutorials on how to work that because I couldn't figure out how to share my screen. And well, it's kind of important if we want to talk about the toys. So as I was saying, as I started the other chat, was Hasbro put out Famous First Tuesday, which kind of weird. I don't really remember it being on Tuesdays before. I figured, let's take a look at it. Man, there was a lot of things that dropped. Hey, Thomas, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the chat. Just getting started here. And so lots of Transformer stuff. There's also been some leaks on the Thor movie, Love and Thunder, as far as action figures. I want to take a look at that. There's also a tease that we're going to get some new Marvel Legends figures for Spider-Man No Way Home, which is pretty exciting. And that dropped today on Blu-ray, which I need to go swing by Walmart this week and pick up a copy of that. That's a great film. I'm good. How about you? I'm doing pretty good, Thomas. Not too bad at all. Lots of stuff going on. Watching lots of the toy news today, and then also I was kind of watching the Johnny Depp trial, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial over on Rikita Law's website or YouTube page. Rikita Law, great YouTuber, and that Umbrella guy, he was on there as well, and they kind of did commentary through the court, and I watched an hour or so of that. I thought that was kind of interesting. But the toys, that's why we're here. We want to check out the toys. So yeah, definitely cool stuff. And talk about toys. So I did pick something up last night. I stopped at my local Walmart and I found Coronation Starscream, which is pretty cool. Found him for $52. Leader class price, which is nice. I got this in the Indianapolis Walmart on South Side of Indy on Emerson County Line, and it was $52. The Greenwood Walmart wanted $83 for the same exact figure, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, it's a leader class. It's not a commander class. It's definitely a leader class figure. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger for $50. I don't know. I really just wanted it for the cape and the crown and the throne. So I guess with the accessories, it should be pretty interesting. Nice, yes, definitely nice stuff. So yeah. All right, well, let's get in there and take a look at the figures and get our opinions on them. I don't know. We probably won't be too long today. I always say that, and we go for like an hour. Let's see. Let's share a screen. All right, so lots of legacy reveals today, which was pretty cool. We'd got some leaked info the other day. We kind of took a look at the box art for Motormaster here, and then lo and behold, we got a bunch of figure, tons of them. So that's pretty cool. Lots and lots of good stuff here. We got Tarantulas, Blitzwing, which should be hitting retail shelves any moment. Looks like they might be reissuing the Siege Soundwave without the battle damage on it, which I guess that's cool, but I'd rather them re-release the Netflix Soundwave. I think more people would rather have that. I don't know. But yeah, then we get Jaxus, we got Wild Rider, Knockout from Transformers Prime, and then we get an Elita One, which is pretty cool, and lots of info here. This, of course, is TFW2005.com. You can go check out. They've got a really nice list of everything that is going on. They're getting a new automatic transforming trailer for the automatic transforming Optimus Prime, which I don't particularly care much for. I think that Optimus should, there's something about a transforming toy that you want to transform it and not have it do it itself. I don't know. The figures are already up for pre-order on Amazon. They're also out there on Big Bad Toy Store. We'll go take a look at that. But yeah, so their big shtick today, they talked about Transformers this morning at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Then they talked about Power Rangers. I'm not too much of a Power Rangers guy, so I did not watch that. I guess we'll take a look here. So the pre-order on Hasbro Pulse for the auto-transforming Optimus Prime. And I think it's got Peter Cullen's voice on it, which is pretty cool. Here it is with the trailer. That does look pretty neat, I will say that. The robot and the trailer are sold separately. So auto-converting trailer and roller set is what was announced for that. So it's automatically going to transform. Rollers inside, which is pretty cool. It's interesting. I like the lights in it. That's pretty neat. I like how it kind of levels up and turns into the repair dock. That's kind of cool. Here's Roller, and he's got Spike riding around, and apparently you will be able to remote control Roller. So there's Roller with the trailer. Always forget, that's kind of the initial point of Roller, was to roll around the cab. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. 18 servo motors, 60 microchips, and 2,000 components. Holy crap. It's a lot of components. I mean, it looks like the trailer, but still, I do like the headlights. The electronic headlights are nice. That'd be cool. Roboson, the robot company. That would be cool to add headlights to some kind of like masterpiece figure or something. I think that would look really, really neat. That's a cool shot. Oh, it looks like Spike is removable. That's interesting. There's the little Spike. It's got the gun. There's the trailer on the back of the Prime. A Roller rolling around with the trailer. Pre-order today on Hasbro Pulse. I wonder if they'll give us the release date on that. My guess, probably around December would be my guess. Little Rodimus versus Galvatron action. Transformers forged to fight. Dun, dun, dun. Some cartoon stuff or comic book stuff. Let's jump down to the figures. All right, so our new Legacy figure sets. So we have the first wave there. And now we get some new figures. So Wild Rider, here he is. Looking pretty cool. I like the color scheme. The head looks good. I like that head design. He's got these little pointy ears that he normally has, which is pretty nice. I definitely dig that. He's got his two blasters. The body looks off to me for some reason, and I don't know why. Looks like the hands are going to fold up into the arms. Waist swivel. That's nice. Ooh, looky there. That's a translucent plastic hinge right there. It's got to be from the windshield. That kind of worries me. I never dig that. I had the, what was it? Oh, the Convoy figure that turns into the Mammoth, and it was the reissue, the Nemesis. It was the Nemesis Convoy figure, and the ball joint was red plastic, and it just cracked sitting on the shelf one day and fell apart. It was very sad. Love the vehicle design there. Like that smoky charcoal black with the maroon stripe. The red windows do look nice. Giant chunky Decepticon logo. That looks really, really good. I like that a lot. There's a close-up shot. Yeah, he's got his weapons on the top. Very cool. We get some paint detail on the wheels, which is nice. They should have just painted the clips silver too. Yeah, I like the detail there. That looks good. The vents look nice all over it. Very cool. Has almost a Trans Am kind of vibe to it. That red looks really, really nice. I'm definitely digging that. Oh, there we go. Size comparison. So, can I hold it? Man, he's got some sausage fingers. Look at him, doesn't he? So that's cool. All right, so there's the back of it. Interesting how that's going to fold up. Side shot. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. I like it. Weapons ports. Oh, look at there. Like is that a paint fade? That's interesting. Very interesting. Very cool. Oh, look, he's got that set down there with the Nemesis Primal. Oh, I never did see that set out in the wild. That never made the Target stores in my area. All right, so here we got Knockout. Excuse me. That looks interesting. I don't know. He's kind of a chunky monkey there. He's got the spear, so that's interesting. The head looks a little thick. The upper body looks super duper thick. I don't know, guys. What do you think about that? Leave a comment. Knockout was always very like flat chested. Like the hood should be going downward. This is more like Prowl or Jazz. I don't know if I like that or not. And I think that, well, it looks like the spear breaks apart into two different weapons. That's interesting. Is that an Autobot logo or a Decepticon logo right there? Guessing a Decepticon logo. Almost looks like a purple Autobot logo. The helmet is kind of accurate. It just doesn't look, it looks too thick. Yeah, it just looks awfully thick. I do like the car mode. That looks good. Love the yellow paint apps on the wheels. The design on the side of the doors look good. I really do like that. I'm not sure about that little hinge there. That looks like that's translucent plastic too. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm not too thrilled on that part sitting there. Yep, that is a Decepticon logo. It'd be cool if you could flip that from Decepticon to Autobot since you switch sides at the end of the show. That would be really, really cool. But I do like the paint app there. That looks really nice. Paint app on the wheels looks good. I like the smoky headlights. That's really cool. I think it looks better in the vehicle mode than he does in the robot mode, to be honest. All right, so here he is holding Knockout. Talking about the weapon. Now it can pull apart, it looks like. Yep. Something about that face that looks off. Not quite Knockout for some reason. Doesn't look bad. It just doesn't. It's not invoking the Transformers Prime character to me. Almost looks like a kid bot or something. So that's the side box art. Cool. Transformers Legacy. Prime Universe Knockout. What's it say? Anything? Nope, doesn't say anything yet. Tarantulas. Now this looks pretty slick. I do like this. I've been waiting for Tarantulas. I was hoping they weren't going to leave them out from Transformers Kingdom. Looks good. I like that. I like, love that head sculpt. Is it color accurate? Let's take a look here. Hang on a second. Let's see. Tarantulas Beast Wars. Images. Pretty much. The feet should be a bit more of an orange color. And then the purple's a little lighter than what the show was, and those should be, I don't know. The legs look like they should be more of a metallic green, like the arms here. And the purple's just a little light. Not too bad, though. I like how the spider legs are articulated. Look at the ball joints. That's cool. I like that. Kind of a close-up. He's got all the eyeballs. I like that. That looks nice. The articulated legs are cool, but I also wonder, are these going to pop out easy? Are they going to be easy to lose? We're going to find this figure in flea markets in 10 years missing all these legs. Overall, looks pretty cool, though, I got to say. Looks pretty cool overall. Spider mode looks really good. That looks very spider-like. I don't know if it looks like a tarantula per se, but it's looks more like a wolf spider to me than anything. The face is not like the Beast Wars at all, though. Beast Wars, the eyes should be kind of bunched up like a triangle, and they should have big. These pincers should be big, fat, purple-ish black pincers, and then the front legs should be striped like this, and they should be black and purple, black and orange. Interesting. Much more of a realistic spider mode here, which not necessarily a bad thing. Not necessarily bad. Oh, nice. They got paint apps on the fangs, and you got little fuzzy here. I like the detailing. That's pretty cool. Although, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's the 8 legs. What are these? Those shouldn't even be on there. Interesting. All right, so a comparison of Black Widow and Tarantulas. She's got a bigger bulb here. I still haven't reviewed her. I've got her figure. I haven't done a review on her yet. Interesting. He looks a bit wider in the legs. It's definitely not a redux, I don't think, of the figure. They're totally different tools, so that's cool. Showing the back abdomen. Looks cool. I mean, that's a pretty good sized spider bot. Digging it. Weapon storage underneath. Comparison and robot between the two. Yep. very different. He's like, this is not a reuse of the same figure. These are different figures. Very cool. I expect we'll probably get a toy repaint of him. I would think they do a what was it called? The metallic versions of them, where they got the upgrades. What did they call those? That was the let's see here, Transmetals. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get like Transmetals repaints in the Transmetals colors. Then we get an Elita One figure. So this is kind of, I guess, supposed to be the G1 Elita One. This is coming from the G1 universe. Let's see here. Elita One. Transformers G1. Cartoon. How does she kind of stack up here? So let's see. She's got the basic head sculpt on right, I suppose. I feel like the bottom of the helmet's not quite right. The horns are a little stubbier, but that's okay. She's got the collar up. She's got the kind of lighter pink, the more reddish color. She's got the stripe there. The waist looks right. Oh, no paint apps here. There should be some pink paint apps there. The upper arms are a bit off. She doesn't look like she's got the pipes on her arms, which is a bit unfortunate. And then the legs are way different than what she's a little chunkier than what the cartoon version was. But I think she looks better than the Combiner Wars version of her. She was like a big jet. That's interesting. That looks nothing like the car bot thing she was on the show. I mean, she had a little bit like that, but it's not. Like, she had a fender out, and then the red was up here, but it was not attached to the actual fender. That's just strange looking. She didn't have a fin on the top back there. It wasn't blocked out like this. The pink should be running from here all the way back, and she should have her pipes back here. Now, they do have the little hat on the top like she did, so that's interesting. But the front end was more like Hot Rod in the cartoon than this. Looks like an old Jeep or something. That's weird. This is a very, very strange. That's just strange. I don't know about this car mode. I'm not a big fan of that. It looks, I don't know, it looks so old and clunky. What do you guys think about this car mode? Leave a comment. I don't know about this. That looks weird. I really don't know about that one. All right, so here she is in her robot mode. What looks like she's got the pipes, but they're painted pink on her shoulders. Kinda, yeah. Interesting. She looks better in hand. I like the head sculpt a lot better in hand. And I think that paint job is different than what was. Yeah, that's a different paint job that he's got, because look, there's the red T on the pink, and we don't see that on this. So his figure doesn't have that. That's interesting. I wonder if this is going to be, is this a prototype, or is that more in line of what we're going to get retail-wise? I do like the head sculpt on that one. Pretty interesting. Yeah. Yep, they should have painted these little parts here white to match her little pipes that she had on the cartoon show. I think that would look a lot better. Yeah, I don't know about that. Just don't know about that vehicle mode. I'm not digging it. It just looks kind of strange. Oh, the little hat pops off. That's interesting. So, okay, so there's the deluxe figures. This was an interesting one. I wasn't expecting this one. Jaxus. Jaxus? Is that how you pronounce it? G-Haxus? G-Haxus? I always said Jaxus. He's an interesting character. I believe he first showed up in the comic books. Paint scheme's interesting. I do like the head sculpt. It looks like the character. The wiring here is pretty cool on his legs. I think that looks neat. He's got kind of the bat wingy looking leg pieces there. Yeah, I like that detail. That is really cool. It looks like he's got articulated fingers. Interesting. And then he's got, is that the G2 Decepticon logo? It is. Wow, the return of the G2 logo. Very interesting. Not expecting a G2 logo on there. I wonder if the box is going to say G2 Universe. That's pretty cool. I like that. He's got kind of a wasp kind of vibe with this paint app. The head's really, really well done. I do like that a lot. So there he is in his rocket mode, I guess. I can't remember him too much from the comics. I don't know if I ever saw him transform in the comics. That's interesting. It's a very trans-organic looking vehicle mode, jet mode, rocket mode. The front end kind of has a very wasp-looking vibe to it. The wings almost have like a dragon-like look. I like all the wires and stuff. That looks pretty cool. Very strange. Don't know about all this translucent plastic right here, though. I mean, it looks cool. How it's going to hold up. These wiring bits right here are probably my favorite detail on there. I don't know. This is a wacky, wonky looking figure. It's very gaudy, but it's not too bad. Decent size. Got a big chunk of kibble on the bottom. Interesting. That's a very different figure. I will give it that. Let's see. What did his... Okay, so he did turn into a jet in the comics, but it was very robot-like. It did not have the dragony type wings. So that's interesting. Interesting. Well, one version may have. I don't know. It's just a very weird looking bot. That's okay. It's not bad. It's different. I'm going to give him that. It's definitely different. I do like how he's got the, is that a missile rack or whatever that was on the side of his head. That looks very Jaxus. Very cool. Very interesting. For sure. Head sculpt on there is really, really nice. That's going to be one I'm very interested to see in hand, how it's going to look. Yeah. Whoa. Looking up his crotch. Don't know what he's showing off there. Box art. Looks cool. Yep, G2 Universe. Interesting. All right, and then we must be getting a reissue of this Soundwave. So it looks like they're reissuing the Siege Soundwave without the battle damage on it, which is nice. I don't think anybody liked that battle damage stuff. So much like the Kingdom Galvatron, we're going to get a reissue without the battle. I wonder if they're going to do that with Megatron and Prime and all of them. Interesting. Yep, they got to get that close up. Look, there's no battle damage on the tape deck. Hooty hooty hoo. This is a good Soundwave figure. I do like the figure. Looks clean. Makes the spaceship look different. Always thought it kind of looked like the Enterprise with the nacelles up here. A little bit like the Enterprise to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Blitzwing. Yep, we've seen Blitzwing. This looks pretty cool. This makes me regret not getting Astro Train. I passed on him twice, and I regretted that. Oh, a chunky monkey jet. The original was like that, too. It was very, very chunky. One of my favorite figures as a kid. Love the G1 cartoon vibe the head's got going on there. That's nice. That's almost masterpiece quality sculpt on the head, I think. Looks really, really cool. But look, he's got the 35th anniversary cell shade Optimus up here. Buzzworthy Origins Bumblebee. What else has he got? G1 Megatron. Oh, look, it's an actual original, I bet. That's cool, because I don't see a orange capper on it. It's a nice office. He's got his sword. Yep, I remember he had his purple sword plugged into his hand. The fists of flames. Yeah. Box art for a Blitzwing. I do like how those kind of look like missile launchers on the tank. The jet mode, the tank mode. Legacy Blitzwing. All right, this is what we've been really, really want to see. At least I have the Motor Master. Liking the cab. The trailer looks a bit stumpy. Hello, Transformers fans. I am Ijima, the designer of Motor Master. Well, hello, sir. So I want to explain the focus. He wanted to convert Motor Master into a giant Minosaur, so he separated the truck parts. Yep, I saw this. Closer setting the animation, I realized that Motor Master is very much rivaled Optimus. Yep, which converts the same way. Oh, look, he's going to be about the same size as Earthrise Prime. That's pretty cool. Wonder if you'll be able to swap the trailers. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty good. I'm digging that. Nice chunky legs. I like the blocked out head. The Decepticon logo there looks pretty cool. I believe this is going to be a Commander class figure. Got the ratchet joints. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm liking that. Head sculpt looks pretty good. I like that purple face. That looks really nice. I like the way that looks. That cab looks awesome. That looks damn perfect. That trailer is just, oh, it should be probably to the edge of the piece of artwork there. Or, you know what it reminds me of? Have you seen the trucks that have the two smaller trailers that have the hitch, like right here, and then you'd have another cab or another trailer this size behind it? That's what it looks like. Like it should have another trailer behind it, which actually would be pretty cool. Be a nice, that'd be a nice update. But that cab looks amazeballs. I like that a lot. Decepticon logo right there. The purple windows, all 4 purple windows look cool. Definitely digging that. Wish we had some paint apps though on the headlights. That kind of stinks. We don't have that. All the rivet details look really cool. I really dig that. I like how we got paint apps on the wheels. Digging that. Decepticon logo up here. We get the purple stripe. And nice if that wasn't blocked up. Motor Master looks dope. I agree. He looks really, really good. That does. That looks probably the best looking one we've seen so far. Here he is without the cab. Trailer turns into a battle station. And the skeleton for for Minosaur. You can see there's combiner ports, I bet, right here. Looks like right there. Very much a Rodimus Prime kind of vibe with the cannon up there is what that really reminds me of. I've seen other pictures where these are definitely the legs. Those are the toes, and the car is going to plug in back here. Yep. That's pretty cool. I do like the kind of the extra playability there. That's nice. So here's the big weapon that he can shoot. Close up of him. I like how these have H3 blah, 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 on them. That's pretty cool. Oh, hey, look down at the bottom down there. Who is that? That looks like Ultra. Oh, no, that's the Laser Hero G2 Optimus Prime. That's what it is. That was Ultra Magnus. Okay, so this is where he's showing off how to put the Wild Rider as the leg. So it's got the 2 parts there. And it's going to connect. So the cars are going to connect onto the back just like the G1 cartoon, right? So you're just going to clamp them into place. I like how he shows that off. So there's the front of the leg. Yeah. Folds in. That's pretty cool. I like that. So that's the back of the leg. That plugs in really, really nice. And a lot of people, I know a lot of people are kind of upset about they're just plugging the cars in like that. But that's how the character was in the cartoon. That's what he looked like, which I think this is a really cool take on it. This is a very, very cool take on it. So the only thing that bugs me about that, and I don't know until we see the figures, because like drag strip, you're going to break apart onto the arm. You won't have the what did they call it? Scramble mode, the scramble power mode. Like that was the whole point of Minosaur and Superion and the 5 bots where you could interchange the limbs. That was the whole. They were supposed to be able to scramble power and boost it up. So that we're going to lose that, but it does have the very G1 cartoon aesthetic. Yeah, so there's drag strip. So he and I saw this. It was Prime versus Prime that had kind of mentioned this because he's already got this drag strip. I don't know how, but and it comes apart, so it's going to plug into the shoulder and the forearm. So that's pretty cool. That Minosaur head looks awesome. I like that a lot. That is very cool. I am digging that. This is going to be a must pick up for me. Build this Minosaur. So as going to show off how to. Oh, there's the hand. So they are not going to use those big red hands that came with Blitzwing. I wonder what those are for, really. So he's building the arm with drag strip. Here's all my port parts for drag strip. Plug it on there and then disconnect him. You got the hinge joint. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And of course, there's the Minosaur hand, these brass knuckles. That's pretty cool. It's a very interesting way to do it. I'm digging it. So there's Minosaur. Look at that face sculpt. That looks really, really good. And the giant Decepticon logo. It looks like a sticker. That Decepticon logo. And it looks like, so it looks like Minosaur's body is Motor Master, and then the trailer becomes the limb pieces, is what I'm getting off of this, right? So this is Motor Master right here, and then you're going to plug the arm skeletal structures on and the leg skeletal structures, is my guess. Man, I really like that head. That looks bad as hell. Yeah, oh, he's got his sword right there. So that's pretty good size. So he's holding it like this. So that thing's got to be about, so it's going from like his head down to halfway. So that's probably what? At least 12 inches high, I'm going to guess. It's not going to be a Titan class combiner, that's for sure, but I think it's going to be bigger than the Combiner Wars combiners, which I didn't really care for the Minosaur. I liked Superion. So it'll be nice to have this guy with Superion. Yeah, that looks really cool. I'm definitely digging that. Yep, there's the combiner ports we were looking at earlier. Yep, totally Motor Master. There's these wheels. There's the windows. I wonder if that head is inside the trailer, because it looks like there's some of those. Those are some of the trailer parts. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I'm liking it. I'm digging it. There's the box from Motor Master. They kind of showed that. Showed two of the Decepticons. Those are the two that we're getting. So Wild Rider and then Drag Strip. And then up there is oh, who's the white and blue one? Breakdown? Is it Breakdown? I think he's the white and blue one. Because Dead End's the black one with the red stripe down the front, right? Or is he red? Dead End's red with a black stripe, maybe. But that's the blue and white guy. Side of the package shows him without. And I like how you can make him into the bigger bot without the limbs. So you can get a scaled down version of Minosaur. That's kind of cool, especially for like from the kids' point of view. If they're collecting the figures, they can still make a big robot out of Motor Master. So that's a good play gimmick for kids. I do like that. That's very cool. All right, I think that's these figures. Now, they also I don't know if they're going to, I don't think they have it on here. There was also a shattered glass. Yeah, here we go. So shattered glass Ultra Magnus. And this looks awesome. And it looks pretty Diaclone colored too. Let's see here. Diaclone Ultra Magnus. Pretty sure that's the Diaclone. Yep. The Diaclone colors. Yep, that's exactly what it is. So Diaclone colors, shattered glass, Ultra Magnus. Love that head on there. So this is, I think this is going to be the Earthrise Magnus, I would guess. Oh, look, he's got evil matrix at the base of the sword. That's kind of cool. That is wicked. Look at that. It's very skull-like. It looks like a Terminator skull and some Batwing Ultra Magnus helmet armor. That looks really, really cool. The light blue eyes look good with the red, but I kind of almost wonder if purple would have been better. Shattered Glass Ultra Magnus looks dope. I want to buy it, but the price, but it's okay. I'll probably think about it. Yeah, I haven't seen the price yet on it. I'm sure it's ridiculous. It's probably, what, $90 to $100, if not more. God, that head sculpt looks really cool. Alternate head sculpt. Oh, we get alternate heads. Nice. Again, I'm pretty sure that's the Diaclone. Yep. Yep, Diaclone colors. That's pretty awesome. And then there's the Little Prime mode. Yep, so this is the Earthrise, because that's the Earthrise sculpt. $62.99. That's not too bad. I don't mind that. That's doable. I saw it on the Hasbro Pulse. Okay, cool. Good deal. $62 isn't too terribly bad. So there's a close-up with the evil helmet. Weapons. I'm guessing these all come apart. Like how the Matrix is in the shield there. That's kind of cool. Oh, neat. Looks like the oh no, it's just writing. I thought he had like grizzled teeth or something. It's the writing for the prototype. He's got his happy face. Yeah, he looks awesome. I really like that head sculpt. Yeah, man, that's pretty sick. Yep. And they talk Power Rangers. Yeah. So yeah, very cool. I'm digging that stuff. Looking at them, definitely Minosaur is going to be a must. I think I'm probably going to get that Shattered Glass Magnus. That looks really cool. Tarantulas is going to be a must for me. Pass on the Soundwave. I've got the Siege one. Jaxus. I think he might be one I'll have to wait to see in the store to get, along with Knockout. I don't know. I haven't seen any of the Legacy figures yet, so I do like the bulkhead. I don't know about the Knockdown. I think the hood of the car should be like flat facing down versus popped out like Jazz. I don't know. That's just me. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Some nice reveals there. We also saw we're getting and this is from Chiefatron, a new Buzzworthy Bumblebee Pterosaur. So this is the toy paint job, I believe. And since it's going to be Buzzworthy Bumblebee, this will be a Target exclusive. I knew I was talking to my buddy Joseph, and I was like, I know, because I got the Golden Disc Pterosaur, and I'm like, I know they're going to put a retail version out at some point, and like a week later they did it. I really like the reveals. Yeah, pretty cool. So this is going to be the Target exclusive Pterosaur. Just a repaint of the one that we've already got. I just reviewed this guy on my channel, so if you're interested, pop over, check out the review on it. It's a pretty cool figure. I do not recommend this figure for kids, though. The reason being, the feet and the head are so thin and fragile-like. I think I like the cartoon version a little bit better. I don't know. The paint scheme on that looks pretty good. The red and the blue and the yellow all look pretty nice. Yeah, I wonder what the yeah, I definitely like this one's pterodon head better than this one. The yellow beak just looks better to me. I like the yellow spots on it, though, a little bit better. They pop out on the red a bit more than the black does. And this one looks almost a little more vibrant red, where this one was more of a muted red. They did paint the teeth, though, so that's kind of cool. So, yeah. Keep an eye out for that at your local Target at some point. It's coming around. So if you missed out on this, you'll be able to at least pick the figure up in the Target color scheme. There's the original toy. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I definitely dig that. Yep, the original toy. That's definitely pretty neat. And then there was, oh, where was it? G2 Megatron. Here we go. So the core class, G2 Megatron. This looks pretty cool. So this is essentially the core class Megatron that we've gotten, repainted as G2 Megatron. So I believe it's the same exact figure. I wish they would have given the metallic purple face, though. That would have been nice. I love the G2 color scheme. I've got the G2 Megatron. All right, so here's the original core class compared to this. Yeah, it looks exactly the same. Yeah, I do like that color. I did not pick up this core class, but I will probably pick up the G2 just because I like the G2 figures for some reason. I was out of Transformers when they had come out, when G2 was being reissued with all the crazy 90s decos. But looking back at them now, I really do dig them. I remember them in the KB toy stores at the mall. It's interesting. They've got a different paint app on the face. It's not just silver, but it should be like just a light metallic purple. Although it doesn't look bad. I mean, for what it is, a little core class figure. Oh, and it's got the G2 logo on it. I'm really digging that. Definitely digging that. I want a shattered glass drift. Take my money. Yes, that would be cool. That would be cool. G2 Megatron with the laser Optimus Prime, G2 Prime. Now, I don't think they put the G2 Autobot logo on Prime, did they? It's a little Megatron. Look at him, he's so cute. I've got the G2 repaint Megatron, the Siege, from Generation Selects. It's a pretty cool figure. Yeah, I like this little guy. He looks fun. Definitely digging him. Although his cannon should really be up on his shoulder. It's the only downfall there. Love the G2 logo. How they added that on there. Embrace the G2. So yeah, so that was pretty cool. I definitely dug that. Let's see. Let's go to Hasbro Pulse and see. Oh, let's see when this. Will ship 12/1. So if you've got the automatic transforming Optimus, you can get the trailer. Holy moly, for $750. No, thank you. Evil Autobots. Yes, please. $62. Yep, you're right, Tom. When's this going to ship? Does it say? Here it is, October. So this guy's coming around in October, which is pretty cool. Who else do we got? So we got some. Oh, look at this. Some more reveal. Oh, it's the same outline. Although, looking at that missile, is that Overlord? Is that an outline of Overlord? Is that who that is? Interesting. Interesting. The only one of these I've got is the Goldbug. I can't wait for him to come out retail-wise regular. Yup. Yup. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's Overlord. So that's pretty cool. Interesting. All right, what else? Oh, Hasbro Pulse site. Anything fun, exciting? I believe these are all coming in December from what Big Bad Toy Store had listed. $89. Yeah, he's a commander class. Limit 2. Yep, December. So these Legacy Wave figures will be coming in December. $33 for G-Axis. 24. Looks like prices are going up a bit. $5. Not surprising. Oil's going up. All right. Anything else? No, I think that's about it. All right. So one thing I wanted to look at while we're over here. So this is kind of a rando one. What's Thomas saying? I was thinking about getting Blur. He looks dope. He does. I do like Blur. I may pick that Blur figure up at some point. I do like the way he looks. I like the lightning on him, for sure. So if you're a MOTU fan, this is on Yo Tingo El Potter's Instagram. I just took a snap of it. I couldn't pull it up for whatever reason. So the CGI Netflix He-Man and Masters of the Universe. We get a look at Triclops, which, spoiler, if you've not seen the show, you might not want to watch this, but Triclops was a little floating robot that attached on people and can kind of take control of them, and he had like holographic powers and all kind of stuff, stealth and whatnot. Well, talking to a buddy of mine, Bobby, he said that there were some changes on the Netflix show, and this robot was supposed to bond with one of the blind people in Man-E-Face's subterranean kingdom, is what it was supposed to be, apparently. And then that got cut, so who knows? But I like the look. I like this design. It's a nice redesign of Triclops. He's got the power attack gimmick like all the other ones do. I'm wondering if I'm going to presume that the head's going to rotate around. You can switch out the eyes. We shall see. But I thought this was pretty cool. Definitely pretty neat to look at. Let's zoom it. Can we zoom it in a little? Here we go, so you guys can see it a little bit better. So there's the artwork. Looks pretty cool. And then the figure itself. Like the color scheme. Looks like, I like the detail there, but it's looking like it's missing some paint apps. But yeah, overall, I think that looks pretty cool. Nice little image of that. I wish we could see the back of it to see what because there should be another figure in the wave and then so the way these have been going, it's been 2 original figures and then some kind of a repaint. I'm hoping we get the all neon green Skeletor. That would be kind of cool because we got, and I've seen this already hitting the shelves, the 2-pack with Skeletor, and he's got the neon green all the way up the arm, and he comes with the neon green Havoc staff, and then it's got the original He-Man, but he's got yellow tattoos on his arms, which is kind of weird, but yeah, so that's pretty cool. Definitely dig that. Let's see here. Let's go back to our figures. The other thing from Hasbro I thought was interesting, and this is on their Pulse Instagram. This afternoon they posted this. 2022 Hasbro No Way Home Spider-Men. So it looks like, and they've got the hashtag Marvel Legends on it. We're going to get some additional No Way Home figures. We're finally going to get the Andrew Garfield and the Tobey Maguire movieverse Spider-Man in Marvel Legends. So some updated sculpts. So this is very cool. I wonder if they're going to do a 3-pack. Are they going to do individuals? Not really sure. This is all they listed. Looks pretty awesome. I mean, it's obviously just some kind of artwork here, so yeah. Oh, and it says all 3 coming in 2023 at the top. Oh, so we're gonna have to wait till next year on it. But we know we're getting the figures, so that's pretty awesome. I know my buddy Joseph's gonna freak out because he's been wanting the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man in an updated Marvel Legends. Because I don't think we got those in the Marvel Legends since they were Sony figures. We just got movie figures out of those. I can't remember if Toy Biz did the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man figure. I can't remember. It's been so long. I've got a few of them laying around, but I know they weren't the Marvel Legends line. So this is pretty cool. This is a big deal that we're getting those. So that was an interesting surprise. That they threw that out there. 2023, that's long. It's okay, right? So very cool. I thought that was pretty neat. Did they have basically the other stuff that we talked about earlier on their Instagram page? These are some of the Power Ranger figures they were promoting. If you're a Power Rangers fan, very ninja looking. I mean, they look pretty cool. I don't know what series this is from. Collect the power of the ninja. The Power Rangers Lightning Collection. Ninja red, pink. I guess the ninja. Power Rangers Ninja. Is that the line? You Power Ranger fans out there? They look cool. Oh, he's got a monkey. What does she have? A phoenix or crane? Maybe a crane. Looks like a crane. And then she's got a, is it a wolf or a bear? Yeah, these look pretty cool. Not a big Power Rangers person, but those do look cool. Definitely neat. Oh, I wish we had other pictures there. So yeah, there you go. The Spider-Men. Good stuff. What else? Oh, look, she's got her own toy. She's holding her toy. That's pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, there we go. Pretty darn awesome. And then we got this. So this was a an image I saw on Twitter. Somebody found a wave of the Thor Love and Thunder Marvel Legends, which it's very weird. This movie comes out in July, and we don't even have a trailer for this yet. I know they did a lot of heavy reshoots. All of the Marvel movies, in fact, have been doing a lot of heavy reshoots since Spider-Man: No Way Home. I think they're like, hey, all this woke crap is screwing up our movies. Look at Eternals and Shang-Chi and how badly they did. I think Shang-Chi did okay at the box office. And that was an okay movie. It wasn't the best. I watched it on Disney Plus. I still haven't been able to stomach to watch Eternals yet. But so yeah, here are our figures. We got what's her name? Natalie Portman's character, Jane Foster. She's going to become the mighty Thor, which she did in the comics. God, what was that, in the early 2000s? I believe she became Thor, and she had cancer, and I think when she became Thor, it aggravated it or something. There was a whole plot line with it. I can't remember, but yeah. So yeah, that's what she's going to look like in the movie. Apparently, very Thor-esque. I like the interchangeable heads. From what I've seen, it looks like they're going to reforge Mjolnir, because it's got a bunch of cracks and stuff in it. The Build-A-Figure is Korg, so that's kind of cool. Groot is still a teenager. I'm not really sure why. Well, I guess this takes place not too long after Infinity War, maybe. So, and then Christian Bale is going to play Gore, and that doesn't look like Gore. He does have the black sword, though, so that's kind of cool. Gore the God Hunter, I think, is the name of the character. And he's not supposed to have a nose, and he's supposed to have a black cloak from the comics anyway. So that looks weird. And then King Valkyrie. What the hell? King Valkyrie? Queen Valkyrie? Why do they give her the king title? That makes zero sense to me. That's just, that's all that is virtue signaling. That drives me bonkers. I can't stand that. That is absolutely ridiculous. The character itself looks okay. I love the actress and I love the Valkyrie character, but King Valkyrie, give me a break. Give me a break. And then we got Star-Lord. He's a little different. Looks like his coat's a bit longer. The blue stripe down the coat. He's got like kind of a foolish beard instead of the mutton chops, which is interesting. And then we get Ravager Thor. So this must be when he takes off with the Guardians. Looks like he's got a jacket, sleeveless. He's got Stormbreaker. Got his long hair back, it looks like. He doesn't have the fat body anymore. And then it looks like there's a King, I would say King Thor, powered up Thor, but they just call him Thor. Can't call him King Thor. So that's what he's going to look like, powered up, Asgardian armor and all that. He's got the. I like that look. I think that looks really cool. The Ravager look looks okay. So those, and then on Screen Crush's website, they got some kind of clear pictures of some of these. So here's Gore, and that looks terrible. He looks like one of the engineers from the Aliens prequel movies. That's what he looks like. That just looks weird. There's a close up of him. That's supposed to be Christian Bale, I guess. And this, yes, like this cloak right here, that should be black. That looks weird. Like he should not have a nose. But I think it was it Nerdrotic? Nerdrotic or Az from Heel versus Babyface. One of them, I believe, had said that maybe they didn't want it. Maybe it was Screen Crush. One of the guys had said they might not have wanted him to look like Voldemort from the Harry Potter movies, maybe. Try to change it up. I don't know. Got to recognize Christian Bale. So yeah, here's the back of the box with the cross cell, and then the Korg. The Korg figure looks pretty good, and it looks like he's got fur. He's got the boots with the fur. So here's looks like the bio on him. Wielding a strange and terrifying weapon, Gore will let nothing stand in his way. Very interesting. And I believe that sword, that black sword, is made from the original symbiote god. So he could go and kill the gods. So that's kind of interesting. This is from MCU Collector. Here is Ravager Thor. Oh, his shirt. Does his shirt have... It looks like it's got the tree with all the realms on it. Is that what that is? Side note, Chris Hemsworth got a huge tattoo on his forearm the other day. I saw that on his Instagram page. Sculpt looks pretty good. Kind of a Michael Jackson Thriller jacket. I like the sculpt work on that shirt. That looks really cool. That looks like a shirt. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be the 9 realms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably 9 down there. That's kind of cool. There he is, swinging Stormbreaker. All right, so his says, Thor wields the mighty Stormbreaker against a terrifying new foe. Okay. And then we've got, so here's the Jane Foster Thor. So yeah, she's looking very Thor. She looks a lot like she did in the comic. I'll give it that. I never cared for the Jane Foster Thor. I think I have like one comic that she's in because of a crossover event. Sculpt looks decent. Looks like a Natalie Portman, except with blonde hair. I guess when you become Thor, you get blonde hair. That's the must. There's her helmet. That reminds me of the helmet she had. Okay. There she is. Looking all snarky. Look at her. I'm a woman. I'm in the MCU. Yep. So someone reforges Mjolnir. So that'll be interesting. So Jane Foster's life is forever changed when she mysteriously comes to possess the hammer Mjolnir and the power of mighty Thor. Interesting. Oh, let's see more on Instagram. All right. Let's follow him. And Where's your other ones, buddy? Posts. Well, I don't see. Oh, that's kind of cool. Mace Windu. Oh, this is the old school Clone Wars cartoon. That's pretty awesome. I like that. That's cool. I don't see any of those other ones. I swear. Interesting. Well, that's unfortunate. Like that Spider-Man 2099. That looks pretty cool. Huh. So yeah, so those are pretty interesting. Definitely digging the first looks. I'm waiting for a trailer on this. So want to see a trailer. I guess at some point we shall see at some point. So let's see. Before you wrap things up, let's check old Big Bad Toy Store out. See if they have anything else that's new and exciting. Oh, look at this cowl. I saw that. Woo, $1,000. I saw the Nika Reels Toys Batman at Walmart yesterday for $99.99. They had a couple of those. Looks really cool. That cowl looks awesome. I don't know if it's $1,000 of awesome, but it looks awesome. So here's all the Transformer stuff. They got November. What's this one say? December. Okay, December as well. Any other figures that we missed? No. Oh, Junk Keep is on a pre-order. When's he coming out? August. That's cool. Oops, Sludge, Leader Class Sludge, also August. That's cool. Whoa. They've got an old generation's Hunt for the Decepticons Voyager Highbrow. That is awesome. That is pretty pricey. In box, they must have got this from a collector. That is pretty cool. I regret not getting that guy. I may have to pick that up. I don't know if I don't spend $80 on it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that worth $85? It's a very cool figure, but I don't know if it's worth $85. Pterodive. Where are they getting these figures? That's pretty awesome. $50. Whew. I remember him. He was a shelf warmer back in the day. It's a cool color scheme, though. I do like it. Vintage Beast Wars Ultra Optimus Primal exclusive. Which one was it? They show the box. Oh, here's a mutant mask. Was this the 10th anniversary? Oh no, this is just the one that's out now. Okay, yeah, these are the ones that are out now. Ooh. Hey, they've got Brawn and Wheeljack in stock. I want to buy it, but those prices, though. Yeah, man. Woo! That highbrow. I would love to get that highbrow, but Oh my gosh, $85. Granted, this thing came out when, what movie was this? It was around, okay, so there's the Fallen there. So this would have been around Revenge of the Fallen. So it's been a minute. But I love that design. Very cool. And I think the gimmick on it, you press the button and the propellers would spin. I think that was the gimmick. That is very cool. You got the Paramount logo. Very, very nice. What else? Anything else fun and exciting? Let's see if we can find an Autobot. I don't think this Prime has an Autobot logo on it. Nope, yeah, it does right there. And but it's the G1. So why didn't they put the G2 logo on there? I think that would have been cool. But maybe it didn't have the G2 logo. Maybe it was still in the G1. These are Optimus Prime. Vintage. No, it was G2. Yep, he was G2 because it said Optimus Prime and had his picture and stickers on the side of the cab. That's not robots in disguise at all. Where was the... And it said Optimus Prime. The vintage one said Optimus Prime on the side here too. That's hilarious. Silly, silly Billies. All right. What else? Anything else fun and exciting? Does anyone know what is happening to the Transformers Titan Master toys? What do you mean? The little ones? The itty bitties? Or the Titan Changer? I've got... Oh, this is gonna make stuff fall. No, there we go. Got a box of really weird loose stuff. I've got Titan Changers here. I don't know if that's what you're talking about or the little ones. This is one at some point I'm going to review. This is Grimlock. Obviously, I've got a Megatron too somewhere to take a look at. Or do you mean like the small ones? More Silverhawks. So a new wave of Silverhawk figures. Interesting. I don't remember these characters. He's got a Goldhawk. And a missile launcher. Stargazer. He almost looks like Captain Picard. Yeah. What's up, Sean? Definitely do not remember that guy. He's got to be one of the bad guys. Mumbo Jumbo. Mumbo Jumbo. Yep, he's one of the bad guys. I think, right? Is he on a red box? Yeah, he's on a red box. What the heck is that? Looks like a cloud. He's got a vulture. He looks weird. I don't know what's going on with this. Molecular. Okay, so he was an atom, I'm guessing. One of the good guys. Two Transformers small box were created for the brand called Titan Masters and Prime Masters. I remember the Prime Masters were the little ones that had little vehicles, right? They had the little ones, little vehicles. Like Brawn was one, Eight Face was one. Those figures. I haven't seen anything really with those lately. Interesting. Silver Hawks. Never really watched that show much. I saw a few episodes. I was more of a Thundercats guy, so I did not watch them all that much. What else we got going on? Star Wars figures are all looking pretty cool. We went through those the other day. I don't know if they got the release dates on these guys. When are they coming out? February 2023. Holy crap. What about the Vader? Yep. I feel like he should have had a blue lightsaber. But I guess he had an orange one in the comic. This is just, oh, this irritates me so much. So sloppy. They really, really, really screwed over BK. Should have given, it looks like, so this is obviously a repaint of Chewbacca, and it looks like they took BK's armor and just dropped it on Chewbacca, who was smaller than BK, and it's all drooping on him. It's just, oh god, that's so terrible. Why they did that, I don't know. These Dark Troopers, oh, Mandalorian Dark Troopers look wicked. May of next year. Damn it, I was getting excited. Look at that. That's sick. Can't wait for those. Cannot wait. Anything else neat and exciting? What's this? Black Series Gaming Greats Zalbar, Knights of the Old Republic. Is that another Chewbacca? Did they just... Yeah, looks like they retooled another Chewbacca. Could we have a couple different molds for Wookiees? We used to get those back in the day. Cobb Vanth. Leia's lightsaber. What's her hip look like? Interesting. A lot of gold. Yeah, kind of figures. She's a princess. Pretty cool. Rey, it's Mary Sue's lightsaber. I don't like. I know they took part of her little staff thing, and that's what made it, but I don't know. Is it supposed to like open up like an alien? It does. That's weird. I didn't realize that. I thought those were just jagged pieces at the end of that lightsaber. I didn't realize it opened up like that. Oh, it looks like an alien egg. Oh, especially there. Oh, it looks like a butthole. That's terrible. Horrible design. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Oh, Darth Revan. Oh, I saw this guy when they first released him in the Black Series at JCPenney's and passed on him and regretted it. So I will have to get this guy when he pops back out. Ooh, April this year. So he should be out pretty soon. Nice. K2, one of the best characters of Rogue One. Loved that movie, Rogue One. Oh, I need this guy and this guy. When does his brother come out? June. Okay. I never did find them when they first released them. I did see Emily. Is it GameStop? I think he was over at GameStop. I saw him over at GameStop the other day. In the Greenwood Park Mall, if you're in the Indianapolis area and you're looking for him. Oh, Who did I see? Why, I spy. Looky there. It's Aura. Is it Aura Singh? Is that her name? Where's she at? Yeah. She's funny. She was a background character in, this is a classic Star Wars, right? One of the background characters that's on screen for like 9 seconds. She gets an action figure and like this whole backstory. Like she was on top of a pylon or something watching the pod race in Phantom Menace, right? The Clone Wars. Yeah, she was in the, they brought her into the Clone Wars cartoon. They made her a bounty hunter, I think, right? Bounty hunter. We're out hunting bounties, yes. Yeah. Q90. I like that droid. That was pretty cool. Yeah, good stuff. All right, what else? Star Wars wise. Oh, the Eye of Agamotto. Where's that at? $52. That's not bad. How big is that? 1-to-1 scale. Okay. I'm presuming it lights up. It's pretty awesome. Does it actually light up? Does that Infinity Stone light up? There's a button to open and close the iris. The Eye of Agamotto. Yeah, I guess so. Rotates open. Electronic talisman. That's actually pretty cool for $50. I might have to get that for my movie collection, prop collection. I have got, currently I have Darth Vader's lightsaber. I've got Indiana Jones' fedora. I've got the Crystal Skull and the fertility idol from Indiana Jones. I've got Marty McFly's hat. What else do I have movie prop wise? I've got a Batarang from Batman Forever. I got a Captain America shield. I've got an Infinity Gauntlet. So those would be kind of cool to add. Anything else neat and exciting? Anybody see anything they want to look at? Star Wars buys. We looked at these. These all look pretty cool. I still think this guy, they need to do an accessory pack that has like a ton of different capes and scarves for this guy. I think that would be awesome. Like his little closet on the Millennium Falcon. That would be fantastic. Should be a must. Should be a must. All right, anything else? I think that's Bale, articulated Bumblebee. That's kind of cool. Refractor. Is this is the, hey, this is the old Amazon exclusive set that was based off the toy colors. Oh, and it comes with a Crimzeek. That's fantastic. I think that's, isn't that the Crimzeek from the Masterpiece Megatron? Looks pretty cool. I've got the originals though. I don't know if I want to get, especially for $75. Oh. Although, I mean, the originals were 20 a piece, so that's what, 60. So you get the 3 toy colored versions for 15 bucks more. Plus, you get they threw a Crimzeek in at least. That's kind of cool. I like that. Instructions may or may not have an English translation. Ha ha! What does it say? The Decepticon Resistance Army and the Autobot Counter-Resistance Fighters gear up with Combat, Cybertronian Omnifunctional Modular Battlefield Assault Tech System, the universe's most advanced modular weaponry, including the sneaky Decepticon Army Raider and Recon Specialist Refractor. Interesting. So Spectro, Viewfinder, and Spyglass combine into Refractor and Evil Marauder. He's not a working camera, so you can't take pictures with him. That's funny. They don't mention Crimzeek, though. Weird. Weird. Multiverse Future State. Damian Wayne Robin. Anything I haven't seen? Oh, I've seen all these. That Joker's pretty cool. That Joker's pretty cool. Lobo. I'd like to see Lobo on the screen. Peacemaker. If you have not seen the Peacemaker TV show, you should watch that. That's a great show. It's not for kids, though. FYI. FYI. HBO Max should do a live-action Lobo show. That would be pretty cool. Have James Gunn do it. These Spawn figures look pretty awesome. The Gunslinger Spawn's pretty neat. His tall hat. Very cool. I think these are some of the last McFarlane toys that'll have guns, because Todd McFarlane had said recently he's wanting to stop packaging guns with toys because of gun violence or something. I don't know. Are you going to cut them out of your comics? Ooh. Redeemer. That's awesome. Look at the wings on that guy. I bet he is top heavy. That's a cool figure. For 26 bucks, that's awesome. She Spawn, I saw her over at GameStop as well. She was in a big wide box. Does this show the box? Yep. I was going to say, she was in a big wide box because she had a ton of weapons. Very cool. Cygor. Oh, interesting. Have not seen him out. Like the hands. Very cool. That was a cool character in the Spawn comics back in the day. Well, the compendiums. Volume 1, Volume 2. For the first time in color. 1,136 pages. Written by Todd. Spawn comics number 1 through 50. It's not bad at all. 60 bucks. It's not bad. Is this up to 100? Yep. That's actually kind of cool. I wouldn't mind picking those sets up, because there's a lot of issues I don't have between 1 and 100. I think I got like maybe the first 10 issues of that. Very cool. All right. Well, I think that's going to kind of lock it for the day, guys. Man, we're at an hour and 30. I said this was going to be fast, and it did not. It did not be fast at all. So, yeah. Lots and lots of new figures. Very exciting. Very cool. A lot of stuff announced today. I'm definitely going to have to pick up the Stunticons. Venusaur, Stunticons, those guys look cool. Definitely going to have to pick up Tarantulas. Soundwave is an easy skip for me. I've got the original Siege. And I don't care if it's got the battle damage on it or not. I don't know about Elita One, Knockout, and Jaxus. Those are going to have to be ones that I'm going to have to look in hand and see if that's something that's, interesting or not. Definitely going to pick up that little core G2 Megatron, though. That looks really, really neat. So what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Yes, Ultra Magnus. Thomas, yeah, definitely going to have to pick up that Shattered Glass Ultra Magnus. That looks super cool as well. So super hyped right now. Yeah, looks pretty neat. Looks pretty nice. I'm definitely digging it, and the price isn't too bad. $62. I can get down with that on the price. I think you're getting more Transformer for the Shattered Glass Ultra Magnus than you are really for Motormaster. Motormaster at $89 is definitely a bit more. So we shall see. We shall see. Yep, same too, for sure. So yeah, definitely cool stuff. Lots of nice reveals. Looking at what's coming out the rest of the year. Looking forward to see what else will pop up. Looking forward to the other Stunticons. 62, not bad. No, it's not. $62 is not bad for that Magnus, I don't think. For sure. So definitely check out my latest reviews. I put out, I think it was Authentics, Soundwave, and Pterosaur. I just did reviews on those not too long ago. Check those out on the video content, out on the video page. Check out my community page. I like to post polls to see what you guys think. Some are for fun, and a lot of them, I want to see what you guys want to see reviewed next. So I'll pop up a handful of figures and let you guys pick the next review, which I believe the next one is, let's see, I just did the Red Series Knockout. So the next one's a Cyberverse Soundwave. Snooks, Spinal Tap. Hi, buddy. So I think the Cyberverse Soundwave and Laserbeak is the next review I need to get done. And then I'll pop out another poll to see what you guys want to see. It's been a fun stream. I really like it. It's been nice chatting with you. Have a great day. Bye. Thomas, you too, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to everybody that's been hanging out. Make sure to follow me on the socials. I'll leave a list of all those down below. Instagram and Twitter, Facebook. You guys can follow me on there. Again, hit those community pages up. Let me know what you want to see reviewed next. Also, for every 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give you guys, the fans, free toys, chance to win free toys. So make sure you're subscribed. Hit the subscribe button down below and hit the alert button so you know when new videos come out. Yep, you're welcome. Yep, thank you, sir. And, as always, look for more videos in the future.